Swindon at home to Watford, a team on a revival.
Yeah, they've picked up ever so well. I mean, this is the battle of all battles, isn't it, to go to Cambridge and get a result. I mean, just the pressure that Cambridge exerts in itself is enough for players to go under. But obviously the fact that Watford are playing well and they're riding their own luck at the moment. Goal line clearance. And what happened now, really, the camera doesn't pick it up too well, is Watford break down the other end. Good early ball from Porter, and the ball, when it does come in, is met ever so well. Steve Butler signing from Maidstone, 1-0 to Watford. And a win at Cambridge is some result. And here are their opponents tomorrow, Swindon. There's our mate, Duncan Shearer, get in, half a chance. That's how he earns his money. Lovely play by Mitchell again, through to Simpson. Plays a lovely little ball in, a lovely little run by Ling, who's just got back in the side, I think last 2 or 3 games, and a good finish. He's got a bit of pace about him as well, that lad. Again, Mitchell lays the ball off ever so well. Good strike again by Ling. There's Duncan. In where the boots are flying.
You've always got a chance with this man Shearer, haven't you?
Yeah, well, just from that last goal, Roger, I mean, you know, he's seen the keeper coming out, and he's just gone, oh, you know, I can score here. Even if I get my head kicked off, I'm going to score.
Management is about making the right changes. Hoddle's done it recently.
He's done it ever so well. My only worry is, where is he? You know, I'd like to see him back playing, and that, for me, is a slight worry with, obviously, you know, in the second half of the season. Hope he gets back soon. Are
Swindon going to beat Watford and march into round form?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolute cert?
Well, I'm not going down to bookies to put any money on, but I would say yes. Yeah.
We've got bookies in the ground there. An interesting change of goalkeeping markers taking place at Swindon this season. On the left, Fraser Digby, the long-time first choice, but now young Nicky Hammond, a lad who had to overcome a bad break, quite literally, has taken over. For the past 5 seasons, Fraser Digby made the job his, and rightly so. At grounds all over the country, Digby's reputation grew after his England under-21 honours. Though Digby could keep out penalty kicks, he could no longer keep out his young rival, the lad who had been hitherto merely his understudy. This man, Nicky Hammond, gained the Swindon jersey after the first 6 matches of this season. Hammond's reward for rebuilding a career after the dreadful setback of breaking a leg, not once, but would you believe it, twice. And though not a tall goalkeeper, Nicky Hammond claims the ball with good timing and fast hands. He has to fight one temptation, though, and that's to be too quick with his distribution. He often wants to release the ball before his teammates are ready. But now it's the opposing strikers discovering how quick Hammond's reactions have become in his 22 games as first choice. All achieved after those career-threatening broken leg injuries.
That's right, the first was 3 seasons ago in a training accident, and worked hard over the rest of that season, managed to get back, and then within a month of the following season it broke again. So you know, that's obviously disheartening, but you've just got to knuckle down and work hard, and you know, fortunately now I've had my reward. I've got into the team and managing to stay in there.
Until this season, Hammond's first-team matches would be as temporary cover for an injured or unwell Fraser Digby. How secure in the job does Hammond feel now?
It's always been that Fraser's come straight back into the side. Well, to be fair to the manager, he told me at the start of the season that it would be on merit, and if I played and got in the side and did well, I would stay there. And he was true to his word, and I've managed to stay in ever since.
Of course, that sort of thing goes right through the club, doesn't it? Hoddle gave the lad his chance, on merit you're in, and he's got it, and he's done well. Yeah,
and it's nice when a club of second division have obviously 2 goalkeepers vying for one position, because it's healthy, you know. 2 or 3 bad games, you're out, the other guy gets back in. It's good. It
really warms my heart to see that lad, after 2 broken legs, his career coming good again.
That's right. It's obviously it's nice, and he doesn't look a footballer, does he? Yeah. Which is even nicer. Yeah. And the fact that he's made it from his 2 breaks, good luck to him.
And as you say, not to forget Fraser Digby, a great goalkeeper who could be back, Steve. Most of this season so far in the lower reaches of that second division, but they came to the county ground today, boosted by successive away wins and impressive 4-0 success at Millwall, followed by an even more remarkable win away to the leaders, Cambridge United. Stuart Mack saw how they fared at Swindon.
Well, what a cup tie this was. Just like the fun fair, full of thrills, spills and goals, and cracking goals, I might add. A crowd of 9,817 saw 3 goals in the first half, It was a dream start for the town, Duncan Shearer and David Mitchell scoring in the first 10 minutes, only for Luther Blissett to pull a goal back on the stroke of half-time. The action continued in the second half, especially when Luther Blissett scored his and Watford's second goal. But it was Duncan Shearer who made sure Swindon Town go into the next round with the winning goal and his second of the afternoon. A thrilling and entertaining cup tie here at the county ground with a final scoreline. Swindon Town 3, Watford 2.
What a cracker, and that Duncan Shearer. I make it now on 24 goals this season. Would you believe that already? What a player. Prove their chances in the FA Cup and in promotion. They're trying to buy Paul Bodin, the left-back they sold to Crystal Palace for £500,000 in March of last year, but is now on loan at Newcastle. Dispensation being sought from the league rule that prevents return transfers in less than 12 months. Well, Swindon's defence certainly had a scare after that early cup tie lead on Saturday. Swindon led Watford after only 4 minutes with yet another Duncan Shearer goal, his 23rd of the season. Then a superb move, McLaren's long ball, Mitchell's lovely layoff, Ling's breakthrough, Shearer in position on the right, the perfect cross, and what a finish from Mitchell. Watford replied with Luther Blissett's reminder of his England past. Second half only 13 minutes old, and Watford on level terms, this time from a corner, Blissett again. Finally, 10 minutes from time, Mickey Hazard set up the chance for that man Shearer to once again demonstrate that expert finishing.
A game on Saturday. They made a spectacular start with 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Duncan Shearer got the first. The second, again begun by McLaren, came after a 5-man move which ripped open the Watford defence. Dave Mitchell with the header. But then Watford came back into the game. Luther Blissett got one back with a well-taken shot to beat Hammond. And then, just after half-time, he got the equaliser from a corner. But then, 10 minutes from time, Swindon's Mickey Hazard breaks from his own half before passing to Shearer for his second goal of the game and his 24th of the season.